Hello friends, welcome to Dr. Vet channel. I am Dr. P.R. Patel, Professor and Head Veterinary Medicine. Today we will see the another important disease, Peste dash patitis ruminans, a important viral disease of goats and sheep. In this part 1, we will study synonyms, introduction, etiology, epidemiology, and pathogenesis of PPR. The name is bit zigzag peste dash patitis ruminans. This name derived from a French language. The meaning of peste means just like a plague. When any serious disease, any deadly epidemic disease which causes serious disease or mortality, it is called as peste. It's another name of plague in French language. The word dash, dash, dash means of. The third word petits means small, and ruminant you already know. It is a plague of small ruminants. So the name is in French language. Now let us go to the synonyms. Instead of speaking long thing, pasted as petits ruminants, the scientist coined the word simply PPR, and it is popularly known as PPR. The other name is goat plague because this is a serious disease of goat and it is a serious disease, deadly disease. So plague. Pseudo rinderpest because the rinderpest is physically, chemically, antigenically, immunologically similar to PPR. So named is pseudo rinderpest. Stomatitis, pneumoenteritis syndrome because virus has got affinity to the epithelium of GI tract and respiratory tract. Virus produce stomatitis, enteritis, pneumonia. The word is a kata. The kata word is derived from Hindi. I don't know the meaning of much, but name is kata is also famous. There are so many other several names, but these are the popular names. First, understand the disease, introduction and definition. PPR is acute or subacute disease. It is highly contagious disease spread by contacts, caused by morbillivirus. It is affection of goats and sheep. Disease is mainly characterized by fever, erosive stomatitis, conjunctivitis, gastroenteritis, and pneumonia. Understand the etiology. The cause is genus Morbillivirus, family Paramyxoviridae, subfamily Paramyxovirinae. This PPR virus is physically, chemically, antigenically, and immunologically related to rinderpest virus canine distemper virus, and human measles virus. So it is a MRDP complex. M measles, R rinderpest, D canine distemper, and P means PPR. This morbillivirus is a single-stranded, non-segmented RNA virus. The cell culture system are ideal for cultivation of the virus. The PPR virus grows very well in varrolymph kidney cells. Continue here the etiology part. Virus is very well cultivated in sheep and goat kidney cells because sheep and goat are highly susceptible and shows intranuclear and intracytoplasmic inclusion bodies in these cells. The cytopathic effect of virus denotes within 5 days and the CPE consists of there is a cell rounding, aggregation of cells and syncytia formation in lamb kidney cells. What is syncytia? Syncytia is a large multinucleated cell that is formed from union of small uninucleated cell, that is syncytia. Intracytoplasmic inclusions and vacuolization of cells are also seen in this CP effect. Important thing is here that virus is inactivated by certain chemicals that the clinician can use it for disinfection purposes such as sodium carbonate, sodium hydroxide, sodium hypochlorite, citric acid and alcohol. Now we touch to the epidemiology part of the PPR. Disease is present in India. It is recorded in India. The primary hosts are goats and sheep. The goats are usually more severely affected than sheep. So the main target host is goats. And in the goats, especially the young ones, ranging from 4 months to 1 year age, are highly susceptible. The PPR is also affects the other animals. The subclinical infection is observed in cattle, buffaloes, camels, and pigs. But there is only subclinical infection. They do not exhibit clinical signs or symptoms. And also, they are unable to transmit the disease to other animals. That is good thing for us as a veterinarian. Transmission generally occur by close direct contact between the animals. So when there is overcrowding, there is more close direct contact of animals, more spread of the disease. During transport also, in one rail wagon or in the truck, the animals are crowded in this. so close direct contact. The organism virus enters mainly through inhalation of aerosols and by ingestion, but inhalation is the main. Indirect contacts also spread the disease by inhalation or ingestion from contaminated food and water and other materials. Continue epidemiology. The affected goats and sheep excrete the virus in all excretion and secretions. But the feces is the main source of infection. In feces, they are excreted in huge quantity. There is no carrier state. The spread is not dependent on any vector. The predisposing factors are sudden change in weather, sudden change in weather, such as onset of the rainy season, sudden rainfall, or sudden dry season, or sudden cold period, and overcrowding are the predisposing factors. Disease is also observed when there is history of recent movement of goods and ship during transport, during migration, or gathering together of ship and goats, especially of different ages, are observed with more incidences because they are coming in close contact. The introduction of recently newly purchased animal in the farm, if the newly purchased animal is infected, it brings infection to the farm and there is outbreak in the farm. Disease also spread by contact with trade animals or nomadic animals, wandering animals, migrating animals. Pathogenesis is important part, how the virus enters, what is its site of predilection, what are the damages or pathology it causes in the body, and what are the symptoms caused by this pathology. The virus has a great affinity for epithelial cells of alimentary tract and the lymphoid tissue. Virus enters through inhalation main route or ingestion in the body. First virus invade retropharyngeal lymph node of the head region, and because of this tropism of this virus, epitheliotropic, there is invasion of epithelium of mucous membrane of alimentary tract and the respiratory tract. There is proliferation and multiplication of virus in epithelial cells and they cause a great damage to the epithelial cells. Inflammation of the intestine results enteritis. There is severe diarrhea, results severe dehydration, and death of the animal. Virus also causes inflammation of respiratory cells, pneumonia. When there is severe pneumonia, there is sick anoxia. The blood is unable to take the oxygen from the air because of the pneumonia, and there is death. There is viremia. Viremia may be due to superimposed infection, concurrent infection, or may be due to viremia causes invitation to other diseases. And due to superimposed infection, the disease become more severe and it increases the mortality percentage. Along with this PPR, there is concurrent infection of certain bacteria and protozoa. This concurrent infection aggravates the disease and may cause a severe form of disease. Generally observed bacteria are Escherichia coli and Pasteurella. Common protozoa with this viremia is Coccidia. Those animals recover from the disease have a long lasting, a lifelong immunity. Friends, I have described this disease in a simple way. Important disease. Please spread, promote, and help this channel to subscribe and by observing the video and sharing the information. Thank you very much for observing this video. Thanks.